Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil, and it's time to talk person of interest. This is episode 19, and it feels to me like maybe we're getting into the end game of the season, so to speak. We're in the final 5 episodes, still 5 episodes, but still it feels like maybe we're going to start tying together a few more things, our loose threads. You know, we've already tied Elias to HR. We just introduced the FBI to complicate things with the CIA. If Elias is the big bad of the season, and I think he is, the way he's been introduced and keeps popping up throughout the season, I want to know how he escalates things for a season finale in a handful of episodes. Now, we know last episode he probably facilitated the release of his father from prison, his estranged father, and then managed to capture his father, who was in protective custody with Carter. So now, I don't know how that plays in. Is it just straight revenge? Does he just want to kill Moretti? Or is there more to it than that? I always feel like Elias has an end game in mind. Now, we've certainly thrown roadblocks to that end game, whatever it may be. We stopped him from stealing $300 million a handful of episodes ago in Risk. So that's probably affected his plan. But what is his plan exactly? Is it just controlling the criminal underworld of New York? Is it just having half the police department in his back pocket? I feel like there's more to it. I feel like everything he does is with intention. So what are his intentions? That's what I'm most curious about now. If he's going to be the big bad of the season, and we're building up to a season finale type climax. Maybe we'll start getting some hints of that, because I don't think we really have yet. We just know that he's a major antagonistic force, but what are we trying to prevent other than him being a criminal? Or maybe the show's not going to do it like that. I mean, that's just my expectation. Maybe I'm completely off here. That's what I love about this show, is it does keep me guessing. There's so many loose threads in the plot that we can follow any one of them in any particular episode. That's the other advantage of having a full network slate of episodes. 23 episodes in a season, and it's a ton of work, but it gives you a lot of options too. In any case, this one is called Flesh and Blood. Okay, so it's probably a family-related one. The interesting thing about Reese and Finch is how little apparent family connection they have. They both seem to be very almost orphan-esque, adding to the Batman mythos of this show. So this could be a Carter or Fusco thing. This could be an Elias thing. This could be something else entirely. Yeah, let's find out, guys. Episode 19 of Season 1, Flesh and Blood.
Sometimes I wonder what kind of man I'd be if she hadn't been killed.
That's
I hear people change when they lose a parent.
It's just some rich D-bags giving me a hard time for being on scholarship.
I want to know who they are.
No way.
Taylor?
Last thing I need is you fighting my battles. I'll take the subway home tonight.
Pad Thai for dinner?
Yeah.
Do like a good pad thai. Okay. So we're getting Carter's family life a
it's
bit.
LeBlanca and SID.
Oh.
You ready for me to make your day? You know those accounts you thought belonged to Elias? They had a balance of $4 million as of this morning. Not a dime.
Okay. New character. Is she going to be more than a one-episode guest star?
Had my yoga class.
Well, I hope you've gotten in touch with your chi. We received 5 numbers this morning.
Huh.
Chi and yoga,
heads of the 5
two different
families.
philosophies.
Johnny Moretti Jr.
Moretti Jr.
Unless all these men suddenly decided to turn on one another, I think it's fair to assume that they're being targeted.
Short list of people crazy enough to take on the entire leadership of the Cosa Nostra.
Only one, in my opinion. We need to consider the collateral damage.
So we're going to babysit the 5 most powerful criminals in New York. Not going to be easy to spy on these guys. Not even for you, Finch.
That sounds like a challenge, Mr.
Okay.
Reeves.
I want to know what the family's gonna do to retaliate against this Elias.
You mean your half-brother?
That's a filthy lie.
It's a business, kid. It's not a love affair. We work with him, we all get rich.
But Elias won't be interested in making a deal. I think it's time to update Detective Carter.
That could be difficult since she's not speaking to us.
An apology might go a long way, Mr. Reeves.
I don't think Carter's going to be that easily swayed. Yeah.
If Elias moved all of his money, where did it go?
That's like the payroll to HR or something.
You'll have to eat with your hands. I remember you were pretty good with a knife back in the day.
Give him a spork.
Why don't you just kill me already?
I would hate for you to miss the show.
Tall guy with a suit. Likes shooting people in the kneecaps. The feds. They set up a new task force trying to locate him. We want to know everything they do.
Why, you looking to put him on the payroll?
You ask a lot of questions, Fusco.
I got an inquisitive mind.
When you're done looking into that matter, I call in sick. You don't want to be working homicide next couple of days.
Oh. They're counting on bodies showing up. So HR want to maybe hire Reese to take out the 5 families? But Elias knows Reese.
Your men here can't protect you, but I can if you come with me.
Thanks for your concern, my friend, but I don't need your help.
Alright. That man's dead. Car bomb? Nope. Car bomb.
I struck out Finch. Caporelli wouldn't listen.
Car bomb, the way this thing's set up. Yeah, they were setting that up with that shot.
You were right about collateral damage.
Oh, Scarface. So Scarface triggered it. He let Reese live. He could have done it the moment they were all in the vehicle.
I wish they were dead. All of them.
What happened, Carl? Is this it?
Young Elias. Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could do some research. Find some more names to fill in.
Like my father?
Oh, honey.
He must have heard something about him, who he was.
Carl, let it go.
Do you think he even knows about what happened to my mom?
It's our oldest proper flashback so far, I think.
Hope you weren't hurt from the explosion.
Elias,
I'm only doing what I think is best for the city.
so you're gonna kill everyone who gets in the way?
We're more alike than you'd like to admit. See you on the other side.
Why does Elias have HR trying to learn about Reese? It seems like Elias knows all he needs to know. No mob boss is going to take police protection.
Who we bringing in, detective?
Don Basile. He's going into protective custody until we can take down Elias.
Can we trust all these like beat cops with Carter? Yeah.
Where'd everyone go?
Get back.
What about the other cop that
You really
Just
should
got hit in the
return your
arm.
calls, detective.
Thing is, I don't know much about you, kid, but you look familiar, along with the name, Elias. I think you know what I mean. What do you want from me?
I just want a job, sir. Chance to learn from the best.
You keep your head up. There's a place for you here.
Thank you, sir.
was he already planning things back in 91, or did something happen between then and now? I like we're getting the Elias flashbacks, though.
I guess you should know the FBI has a new task force set up in your honor. They think you're working with Elias.
I'm often misunderstood.
Oh.
I don't know who to trust anymore.
You can trust us, detective.
I need to convince those old dons that the only way to stay alive is to work with us.
You haven't done anything to convince them so far. The one guy that agreed to go into protective custody got assassinated immediately.
I want you to be prepared.
Just get in. You're the only cop I can trust right now.
Fosco's got to get in with HR too, though.
Elias's payroll reads like a who's who of the U.S. penal system.
Okay.
I'm following
Bunch
him,
of
but
ex-cons.
who's he following? Wrong organization. Elias's people are following HR Families Finch.
Which means if any of his law enforcement contacts gets out of line, he has a backup plan.
That's what I would do.
I don't think so.
It's not really up for discussion. You failed to control this man. Some of you tried to cut deals with him, and now he's coming after you.
We don't work with cops.
You don't want to come voluntarily? I'm gonna take you by force.
Hey, should we call for backup?
You are my backup.
They are so undermanned for this.
Here come Elias' guy.
It's for you.
Elias?
Hello?
Turn left and go
Nope,
2
nope.
blocks to 954 President Street.
You got good time.
I thought they weren't allowed cell phones.
Who owns this place again?
A friend.
You got some weird friends, Carter.
If only you knew, Fosco.
She took them. Which one? All of them. We'll need our friends on the police force to join us on this one.
Luckily, HR doesn't know where the Dons are. Only Carter and Fusco do.
Finch,
Fosco's HR.
the men that we're tracking, are any of them near Marbury High School in Brooklyn?
Fosco's kid?
Yes. Why?
That's where Carter's son goes to school.
Carter's son. Yeah. Of course.
Is my mom gonna be all right?
It's too soon to tell, but I'll take you right to the hospital.
Frickin' Scarface.
Hello?
Taylor, you don't know me, but you're in danger, and I want you to stay inside the school with a teacher until we can get to you.
Hey, I need to see your pad.
Jeez. We just took one in the chest, no problem. Unflinching.
Got a great kid here, Detective. You have the means to set him free.
You know I can't hand these guys over to you. Might as well kill him myself.
If you're up to it, that would be extremely helpful.
Things will be much better under your watch, huh?
I run an efficient enterprise. There's no infighting, there's no conflict over territory. I am the evolution of organized crime.
You don't have to make that decision, because I'm gonna get your son back, no matter what the cost.
Well, this is how we get Carter back in the fold.
The only way to locate Taylor is to make a deal with the devil.
I hope you're not referring
Can we
to
just
Elias.
track his
Elias
phone?
isn't the only fallen angel in our Rolodex, Mr. Reese.
Deal with the devil? What other fallen angel? What guest star are we bringing back?
They work vice at the 15th. They're here to help Elias, not back us up.
What do you want to do?
Make sure this place is sealed off.
Huh? I'll do a sweep, make sure it's airtight.
He was partners with that Detective Stills, right? That dirty cop who went missing a few months back. All of them on the take.
Can't you trust Fusco? Because I think we can. I don't think he's gonna sell her
Hello,
out.
Officer Simmons. I wonder if I might have a few minutes of your time.
Okay. He's the fallen angel. We're going right there.
It's come to my attention that HR has been paid a large sum of money to ignore any criminal activities involving a man named Elias.
Really?
I noticed things, officer.
I'm a pretty observant guy myself.
I need you to understand that you're placing your family in danger by doing business with Elias.
What the hell is this? How do I know this guy doesn't work for you? Huh?
I imagine you don't. But are you really willing to bet your family's life on it? HR severs its ties with Elias as of this moment.
That gonna happen? These guys are pretty stone cold.
Not gonna wait all night, Detective. You need to accept the fact that no one's coming to save you. You are all alone.
Reese is out there. Thermal lance, okay. Back to 91. Find out where he gets the scar on his the palm of his hand for. Who he pledged his allegiance to.
The boss wanted me to tell you he wished he could be here, but he couldn't make it.
He's going to get offed.
Come on.
Oh, for crying out loud. Here come the waterworks.
What an idiot, I should have known. You two think you're safe because there's just one of me. I get my strength from being alone. And that's why I'm gonna destroy all of you.
Ready, will you?
Oh, that's how he gets the hand cut, yeah.
This little bastard.
Okay.
This is where they're holding Taylor. What's your plan, John?
No plan.
Show me how to fire one of these and I can help. I'll create a distraction, I suppose. Or...
It's okay, Harold.
Harold wants to help.
You can be the getaway driver. I'll be fine.
Last chance, detective. Those immoral, corrupt men or your innocent son.
No deal. I'm not as alone as you think.
Boom. Kneecap.
My name's John. Your mother sent me.
You here to rescue me? Or shoot me?
Oh, they've been called off. Just like that.
Okay, you heard the lady. Get back.
No.
Open the door, detective.
Jeez.
I should have known. A rat. Elias offered me a deal. When change comes, you got to adapt.
I don't look the other way.
Yeah, but your partner does.
Yeah, if I have zero doubt that Fusco's going to do the right thing here. I don't see him.
Not one more step, Elias.
I was hoping we could avoid further bloodshed.
This is where it ends.
That's not true. That can't be true.
I called for backup. You gotta trust somebody, Carter.
Reel back.
This guy doesn't own every cop.
You can't stop the inevitable, detective.
That guy you sent is kind of a badass.
Yeah, he knows it too.
Who's the guy with the glasses?
If you find out, let me know.
I'm very curious. This feels like a network TV season finale. I mean, this isn't the end of Elias. Not by a long shot. Yeah.
Birthday?
But
August 18th, 1965.
Let's go home, son.
Scarface is still out there. Yeah.
Hi, Dad. I just wanted to say goodbye. And then I wish I could have been there.
Yeah, that car's about to explode. How does he get to make a phone call while he's being walked to his cell after booking? Okay, so he's got ins with the prison system, too.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Huh. Okay, I'm properly confused because if I didn't know how many episodes there were this season, I would say with a real degree of certainty that was the season finale. You know, Elias has been built up since he was introduced as a real formidable foe. We temporarily beat him at the game of cat and mouse that we've been playing since then, and lock him up. But not before he kills 4 of the 5 heads of the New York Mafia, because he killed the Morettis at the end there. Well, he didn't kill 4, but 4 are dead now because Carter and Fusco apparently killed the one that was already on Elias's payroll, and Elias assassinated the first 2 before they went into protective custody. And he's obviously got prison guards on the payroll. Otherwise, I mean, which explains the phone call at the very end there. You know, Carter's son's in peril. Carter gets pulled back into the fold. She can trust John and Reese. She can trust John and Harold again. Fusco makes his toughest decision yet about being a survivor or doing the right thing. He does the right thing, of course, because this is network television. Yeah, it just feels all around like a season finale, and with good setup for season 2. You know, season 2, we know Elias will be back. He's going to get out. He's going to break out of prison, or he's going to tamper with somehow or other. He's going to get out. He's either going to mess with the judiciary system, or he's going to escape, or something along those lines. But this is where we stand, and this is why I'm confused, because there's 4 more episodes this season. So, yeah, where does it go from here? I'm baffled. We haven't dismantled HR. It could still go that way, but we severed the ties between Elias and HR, it would seem. There's an FBI task force out there looking for Reese, who they think works for Elias. The CIA are still out there, obviously, looking to bring Reese in. Yeah. Where do we go from here? What's next? Because do we go straight into Elias escaping? Or do we save that for season 2? I have so many questions, and I really want to watch the next episode now, because it just feels, the timing just feels wrong. But there's enough big names behind this, the creators of this show, the showrunners, that I have to believe they think they know what they're doing. So it's got to escalate somehow. I mean, if Elias escapes, he's almost fully successful in taking over the mafia, but right now there's a power vacuum, and there is still one Don alive, and I feel like, and he's lost his pull with HR, it seems. So it feels like he's got an uphill climb before he can strike back. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Elias until season 2. Give him some time to regain his footing and consolidate power again, find new points of influence. He may escape this next episode, I don't know, but maybe we deal with another antagonist for the rest of the season. Yeah, I feel like I've been hit by a surprise left here, and I'm a little reeling. Good episode, don't get me wrong. I'm surprised by the timing of it. Anyway, yeah, I'm super curious for the next one. I can't wait to dive into that. Hopefully it'll answer a bunch of my questions. But until then, everybody, take care, stay healthy. We'll see you soon. Cheers.